Christian Grey stood at the door of his secret sanctuary, his hand lightly resting on the ornate handle. The Red Room, as he called it, was his most private and guarded space. Tonight, he was about to share it with Anastasia Steele, the woman who had managed to stir something deep inside him. "Are you ready, Anna?" he asked, his voice low and velvety, laced with anticipation. Anastasia looked up at him, her bright blue eyes wide with curiosity and a hint of apprehension. She nodded slowly, her breath catching as Christian turned the handle and pushed the door open. The room was bathed in warm, dim lighting that cast a seductive glow on the rich, red walls. Velvet drapes framed the windows, and elegant furniture, crafted with sensuality in mind, was strategically placed. The air carried a faint hint of leather and rosewood. Christian stepped aside, allowing her to take it all in. His eyes never left her face, searching for any sign of unease. To his surprise, Anna's lips parted in awe, her fingers grazing the edge of a crimson chaise lounge. "It's beautiful," she whispered, her voice tinged with wonder. "Beautiful?" he echoed, a sly smile playing on his lips as he closed the door behind them. She turned to him, her cheeks flushed.
Yes.
"I was expecting something darker, but this feels intimate, like you've let me into a part of you no one else sees." Christian's heart swelled at her words. "That's because I have," he admitted, stepping closer to her. He reached out, brushing a strand of hair from her face. "But only if you're sure, Anastasia. I don't want to rush you." Anna took a deep breath, her confidence growing. "I want this, Christian. I want you. All of you." Her words were all the encouragement he needed. Closing the distance between them, he cupped her face in his hands and kissed her deeply. Their lips melded together, slow at first, then more fervent as their passion ignited. Christian guided her toward the bed draped in luxurious silk sheets, their kisses never breaking. His hands roamed her back, unzipping her dress and letting it fall to the floor in a soft whisper of fabric. Anna's fingers found the buttons of his shirt, fumbling slightly in her eagerness. "Let me," he murmured, his voice like a caress. He stripped off his shirt in one smooth motion, revealing the hard planes of his chest. Anna's hands explored him, tracing the contours of his body as if committing every detail to memory. "You're incredible," she breathed. Christian caught her hands, pressing them to his chest. "You're the incredible one, Anna," he said, his gaze locking with hers. "You've changed me in ways I didn't think possible." Their lips met again, more urgently this time, as they sank onto the bed. The world outside disappeared, leaving only the two of them in a cocoon of intimacy and trust. Christian's touch was both commanding and tender, guiding Anna to new heights of pleasure. He explored her body with reverence, worshipping every inch of her as if she were his salvation. Anna responded with equal fervor, her own touches growing bolder as their passion reached its crescendo. They moved together in perfect harmony, their breaths mingling, their hearts beating as one. Hours later, as they lay tangled in each other's arms, the room bathed in the soft glow. Anna traced lazy circles on Christian's chest. "That was beyond anything I could have imagined," she said, her voice filled with awe. Christian pressed a kiss to her forehead. "You're everything I've ever wanted, Anastasia. And so much more." In that moment, surrounded by the warmth of the Red Room, they knew they had found something rare and precious, a love that transcended limits and fears, a bond that would only deepen with time. And as the night stretched on, they found themselves lost in each other again. Proving that love, in all its shades, was the most powerful force of all.